Welcome to Math's Superhero Academy. Today we'll explore the exciting patterns hidden in the multiplication table. These patterns are like secret codes that make multiplication easier. Let's discover these mathematical treasures together. Look at the multiplication table. What pattern do you notice about the products when you multiply by 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10? Excellent observation. When we multiply by 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10, the answers are always even numbers. This is a helpful pattern to check your work. Look at the 5's row and column in the multiplication table. What pattern do you notice about these answers? Great pattern spotting. All answers in the 5's row and column end in either 0 or 5. When you multiply 5 by 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10, the answer ends in 0. When you multiply 5 by 1, 3, 7, or 9, the answer ends in 5. What special kind of multiplication are we doing along the diagonal? Perfect! These are called squares, when a number is multiplied by itself. In these problems, we are multiplying a number by itself. These make a special pattern in our multiplication table. You've discovered important patterns in the multiplication table. 1. When we multiply by 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10, all answers are even numbers. 2. When we multiply by 5, the answers always end in 0 or 5. 3. The diagonal shows what happens when we multiply a number by itself. Now let's explore more patterns that can help us with multiplication. Look at the products in the 2's row and the 4's row. How are they related? Great job! The answers in the 4's row are exactly 2 times the answers in the 2's row. For example, 4 times 3 is equal to 12, and 2 times 3 is equal to 6, and 12 is 2 times 6. This happens because 4 is 2 times 2. Look at the products in the 3's column and the 6's column. How are they related? Excellent pattern finding. The answers in the 6's column are exactly 2 times the answers in the 3's column. For example, 4 times 6 equals 24, and 4 times 3 equals 12, and 24 is 2 times 12. This happens because 6 is 2 times 3. Look at rows 3, 4, and 7 in the multiplication table. If you add the products from rows 3 and 4 in each column, how do they relate to row 7? Excellent observation. Adding the products from rows 3 and 4 equals the products in row 7 for each column. For example, 3 times 4 plus 4 times 4 equals 12 plus 16 equals 28, which equals 7 times 4 equals 28. This shows the distributive property, 3 plus 4 times 4 equals 3 times 4 plus 4 times 4. Great job discovering patterns in the multiplication table. You've learned that 1. When we multiply by 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10, all answers are even numbers. 2. When we multiply by 5, our answers always end in 0 or 5. 3. The diagonal shows what happens when we multiply a number by itself. 4. When one factor is double another factor, the answers are also doubled. These patterns help us understand multiplication better and can make solving problems easier.